Well, we're talking George, right? Is it George?
What's going on? Jorge George Bleeding
What do you go
Gums.
by? By Jorge?
I go by Jorge. Jorge.
Jorge. I
Yeah,
like that better.
Jorge.
My like Sergio and Sergio. I prefer here Sergio. Yeah,
Jorge, yeah.
it's better. Cool, man. I'm glad you cleared that up so people address you properly on the trails.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jorge? Well, the thing is, they never recognize me because I always have my face shield on, you know?
Yeah.
But that's weird because that's the way I train. That's the way I run. So those
Yeah.
conditions that I train with are the same conditions that I put in the mountains, you know?
That's
Just,
absolutely true. We have you like I think when I first met you was like you already had that shield. That's like kind of a signature thing of yours, right? Like the whole face shield thing.
well, the thing is the thing is, like I said, the way I train is the way I climb mountains. You know, it's for me, it's normal, it's regular. But yeah, I've been using it. I you know, stay kind of mysterious. I don't know, like actions, real actions from a person shouldn't have a face, really. You do things out of the heart, and it really shouldn't have a face. But everybody's
Face.
different. You know,
Yeah.
it's like when I run down the street, right, and I see somebody that's either homeless or they're asking for some kind of help, and I pop a fucking $5 bill, whatever I have with change on me, and it's the action that you take, right? It's like you shouldn't have a face. It shouldn't be Hispanic. It should be black or white. We shouldn't be looking at those things. It's the action of trying to help somebody and genuinely helping somebody.
Yeah, dude.
Because
That's
anybody,
that's just like a way of it's just like you said, like it's just the way you are. This doesn't have you don't have to
yeah,
do anything.
right, right, right. But yeah, I mean, it's people ask me like, well, who is that guy? Like, who is he? A ninja? Is he a fucking what is wrong with this guy? Like, what a
No.
creep, and it's not after I take the pictures and I fucking post them online and I start tagging people like, oh shit, you're that guy with the face cover. I'm like, yeah, that was me. I'm just a hiker, photographer, hiker, whatever.
You always run with your camera?
I always have my camera with me.
The SLR?
Yeah.
Oh, you always carry that when you're even when you're running right now, like the just
No,
like
no, no, no. Just when I hike,
oh,
just
just
on
when you're
hikes.
oh,
No,
okay.
no, no, no way. That
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is huge.
Yeah, okay, okay. And do you have like a clip for it or is it just kind of like you just kind of throw it over your shoulder with a strap?
I just no, actually, I just I put a ring on my camera, just a key ring, and I put a carabiner on it, and then I can hang it on my backpack. Or
Okay.
usually, if I can find my camera strap, I just grab my dog's leash and I fucking clip onto it. I just make it work, man. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, I see a lot of people carrying it differently. But I recently saw this guy carrying it where it actually clips onto its back. Like it has like this
Yeah, yeah,
clips like with the
yeah.
lens.
The clip actually goes onto one of the straps, and
Yeah,
then and of course you screw that other part into the camera, and you just. I see it's very functional. It's very easy, but I don't know. I just make things work. I'm not very fancy about stuff like that. You
yeah.
know.
Well, hey man, well listen, I just wanted to just thank you very much for just jumping on here and just kind of like, I'm really excited to see you take on this Mount Whitney trek like in a couple of days, right? I mean, like when are you leaving?
Dude, we're gonna leave Friday morning, 4 a.m. We want to drive up there and actually enjoy the day in Lone Pine. You know, maybe we can catch some PCT hikers. Maybe we can just roam around, go around the town. Uh, what I heard, what I heard is that Whitney, the Whitney portal, it's currently open, so we don't have to hike those extra 3 miles.
Oh, the road.
The road. So I
Yeah.
just heard those news today. Uh, I'm not sure how true they are. So they're saying that by Friday the road's going to be open. So we're thinking of driving up to Whitney Portal around 5 and camping there.
Okay. At Whitney.
Camp there, have dinner, hopefully get some sleep, and we're going to start around 4:30 in the morning up the
On
Whitney
on
Trail
on
on
4:30
Saturday. On
morning.
Saturday,
4:30 Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
And who you
Uh,
rolling with?
so it's only a group of three. It's myself. I'll be leading. I'm going to do a mountaineers route. This will be my second time up there,
Your first
and it's
time
going to.
was with that guy, huh? With SoCal Travels, right?
Yeah, my first time was with Elliot and SoCal Travels Cameron. Yeah,
Cameron.
yeah, and that was three of us as well.
Dude, that was
Three other.
that put like to me it put you guys on the map. Like that thing was insane. Like the helmet cam video of Cameron.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing is, me and Cameron, we have never been up that route. It was Elliot who was leading us. Um, and the people that have been there before, they actually dropped because they knew bad weather was rolling in, so they dropped. And we were
What does
just too
drop mean?
excited to.
They
Excuse me.
drop. What do you mean
Yeah,
they
they
drop?
dropped. Like three guys dropped. Like they bailed
Oh, okay.
last like the last month or last couple weeks. They said they didn't want to do it anymore. So we were like, "Fuck, we're too excited for this. We've been
Also,
hyped
the
up
original
to."
six of you guys.
Excuse me.
It was originally going to be six of you guys.
There's gonna be about six of us. Yeah,
Oh, and then three of them bailed.
three of them bailed. They were like the most experienced guys, and
Oh,
they've been there before. So we were depending on actually on them to guide us, to show us the ropes.
whoa,
Um,
that's crazy.
at the end, we just fucking said we're gonna keep going. We're gonna try it, and we went for it. It was a
And Elliot
beautiful.
was the most experienced.
Well,
Probably.
Elliot he had been there before, so he knew the route. He knew how to get there. So
Damn, that's insane. And
uh,
you didn't take any pictures of that, right? Did you? You have pictures of
I
that?
did. I do. I have a full album in my Facebook page.
Oh,
Everything that I take, everything that I hike, Baldy, Bait and Powell, San Gorgonio, all my adventures are always loaded up to Facebook.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that. I mean, I got like 300 likes. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't follow it because probably they don't know about
You
it.
know what? I absolutely saw that. Yeah, that's how I found out about the coffee supporter that you had because you had some
Yeah,
really nice photos of the
yeah,
coffee in those shots. And
yeah.
look, I think Cameron's like he had the GoPro video of it, and that was just insane. I mean, what's the vertical on that? Like, what's like? Is it like you're literally just sticking the crampons in the side of ice and using an axe to just travel that?
You probably have about 12 inches of broken trail. You're pretty much just hanging on the side of the fucking.
Right, that's what I'm.
I mean, honestly, one step to your right and it's a free fall. You better fucking know how to use that snow axe. Going up the gully, going up the chute was scary as fuck. That was
Yeah,
my first experience, right? But man, when you're traversing from the notch to make it to the summit, that shit
right.
was scary. That was something that I've never seen. I've never experienced. So every step that I took, I
Wow.
made sure my foot was fucking in there, like solid. You know.
And you use two axes on that, or just one single axe?
No, no, I only used one.
Single.
I only used one, and as you're making yourself, as you're fucking going towards the summit,
Uh-huh.
you have your ice axe on your left, and I'm right-handed, so my left is kind of still weak, so it's like I
Oh,
feel
so you
stronger
have
on
to
my
have
right.
it on your left.
It's a different ballgame, man. You're thinking before you're stepping, and you're making sure that where you're stepping is fucking solid. So that's where I say mountaineering and winter hikes are a totally different fucking ballgame. It's like
Absolutely.
it's slower. You got to think more about what you're doing because it's just a matter of seconds, man. You know, it's a matter of seconds before you fucking injure yourself or you just take a fall. And we've had a lot of falls this season, so
Yeah, just
you
right here
know,
in the local mountains, a lot of stuff has happened
just
recently,
just in
man.
the
I've
local
seen
mountains that we know of, yeah.
all the stuff. So what are you gonna be doing differently, man? Now this is gonna be your second time doing this. You're leading now, right? So like big change of
Yeah,
roles
yeah,
there. Like you've gone from like being led to now leading and
yeah.
going on this and going. What are you doing differently, or are you reconsidering some stuff, or what have you done to prepare for that?
Well, honestly, from last experience, I've learned a lot. I've learned gear. I've learned that hiking in snow in fucking single digit condition is fucking it sucks. So
Mm,
the proper gear, having wet feet all the way up to the summit sucked. I stopped various times to switch my socks because I didn't have the proper boots. You know, I
mm.
had some Solomon boots. They're fucking solid for fucking hiking, but they weren't the right boot for mountaineering. You know, so
Oh,
definitely
you
investing in good
upgraded.
gear.
You upgraded some of your gear.
I've upgraded gear. I've definitely upgraded on boots. I upgraded on safety gear, rope, harness, carabiners. Um, I'd rather have the gear and not use it they want to use the gear and not have it, you
Yeah.
know. And I carry it with me. I'd rather carry the extra weight and at least have it.
How much weight are you gonna
Yeah.
be carrying?
Hopefully anywhere from 45 to 65. Hopefully I can stay under 65.
65.
And the good thing is we're doing it in 2 days. So I'll leave some of the gear in camp and then just summit and come back down. You know,
And you
but
summit in one day?
we're gonna do 2 days.
Yeah, but you'll like this actual travel to the summit. It'll be a 1 day thing, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Wow. And so you're expecting single digits?
I know at night it will drop anywhere to 15 degrees. Hopefully 9 degrees. I think the lowest will be like 9 degrees. You
Wow.
know, it gets cold, man. It's cold. It's so cold, and it gets windy, and it's a different kind of experience. But either you love it or you hate it. It's not for everybody. You
And
know,
and how do you feel about the crew that are rolling with you? You're leading. They're pretty experienced too.
they're active hikers. I won't just bring anybody along. I won't just pick a guy from Craigslist or pick a guy from fucking Instagram and be like, hey, let's go fucking do a mountaineers route.
Craigslist.
Um, these are people that are depending on you, and you will also depend on them if you do get hurt. Because anybody can get injured. So I trust these two girls, and I know they're pretty straightforward. They know what they're doing, and we should all know our limits. And when we hike something like this, it's a group decision.
For sure.
I'm not gonna let you summit by yourself. I am not gonna summit without anybody. Either we all summit or we all turn around together. And that's my take.
Yeah,
It's
well,
more of a safety issue.
that's the group deal, right? It's like, well,
It's a
all or
safety issue, man. Like I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that for anybody. You
and
know,
you've been training a lot too, right here recently on the shoot, right here in Mount Baldy, our backyard, right?
dude, I was able. I think last time we had snow was like 4 years ago
Yes,
or
this
something like
much
that.
snow for sure.
Dude, it's been a while. It's like
There's still
so.
snow up there, right? I just saw
Yeah, there's still snow.
yeah, the summit. We can still like
Like
covering the whole freaking the Mount
yeah,
Baldy.
yeah. Right. It's weird because I think towards the beginning of February, it was fucking covered from the ski hut. Correction, from the actual parking lot all the way to the top, covered in snow. And I just went not that long ago, and there was completely no snow.
Mhm.
It doesn't start all the way until the top of the ski hut.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
it's
I mean,
definitely
of
up
course,
there.
of course, the Baldy Bowl is already like losing all the snow. I highly doubt there's any snow anymore at the Baldy Bowl.
Oh, so
And
you kind of climbed the last of it, huh?
I squeezed the last. I think it was the last fucking hike. Because all the snow was gone. Hey, but this last time we did it, we went far left. We did the hourglass.
The
That shit
hourglass.
is that shit is fucking adventurous.
What was adventurous about it?
just just the fact that you have the whole trail to yourself. You got 20 guys on the fucking right trying to go in the center of the bowl, and we're on the left side trying to figure out what the fuck are we doing, because right away just incline. It's just straight fucking hike. You're just
Really?
trekking,
Just straight up?
straight up. Once you make it up the gully, you're like, fuck. Like, the sun is hitting. The thing about the bowl is the sun hits it right straight up.
Right.
Like, so everything's fucking slushy. It's melting and
So you don't
fog.
trust. Sometimes you gotta make sure your freaking crampons and your ice axe is in solid ice, huh? Not on slushy ice.
Yep, exactly, man. But this time we took two axes. We both had double axes. Me and Jose from San Diego.
Oh, he
He's
came
Jose.
down from San Diego.
Yeah, Homo came down. He's been wanting to do it. People tell him that, oh shit, avalanche warnings. I'm like, dude, don't worry about that. If they're not hiking it, they shouldn't be giving any fucking advice. You know,
Right.
unless they actually know the mountain and they know the conditions. Then don't let people put that fear in your fucking head.
Yeah, man. Like you
The
said, I mean, you did it that first time. How long ago was that now, Jorge?
which one?
Original Mount Whitney hike for you.
So I tried Mount Whitney back in 2016. July
2016 as
20,
a hike,
20
not Mountaineers, right?
That
Mountaineers
was a hike. Yeah, that was a hike. That was my first visit to Lone Pine, and I
2016.
actually had a fall after the 99 switchbacks. I fell on my face.
No
You know,
way.
I fell. I
In
fell over the
2016?
safety. After the 99 switchbacks, I fell about 12 feet forward, front flip over the cables.
What?
The same reason that I didn't have the right hiking boot. I didn't have crampons. I didn't have
Oh,
I
there
didn't
was
even know what.
ice on the trail.
Yeah, there was black ice on the trail, which I got stuck.
You
I
gay.
got stuck. Well, actually, one of my team members got stuck, and I went back down to get him. And when I tried to reach for him, I ended up losing my footing. I grabbed one of the safety cables, and that thing launched me over about. They said I fell about 12 feet forward
Over the cable.
over the cables into a fucking straight fucking
That's
fall.
steep, dude. That's a steep drop off from that cable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jeez. On
Luckily,
ice, on ice, no less, right?
yeah.
Wow.
Luckily, I still had my backpack because when I landed on my face, I then somehow ended up on my back, which I think my backpack kept most of the weight towards the rocks or the
So
boulder.
wait, so you literally hit your face on the ground?
Yeah, I hit my face on the fucking rock. I lost my glasses. I busted my nose. Um, but other than that, I was able to climb back down.
That's
There's no
crazy.
reception. Nobody has a safety rope. It took me about 40 minutes to gather myself, but my team members were up there, like they were screaming my name because I fucking completely lost it. I completely went forward. They couldn't see me. They can hear me, but they can't see me.
Oh,
You know.
snap.
And finally, I got up. Oh, the thing is, I was sliding down, and I grabbed onto a rock. That rock was not solid enough, so I kept going. Luckily, I grabbed onto another rock, which was stable, but it was still moving at the time that I got a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I just fucking stayed there. I did not move. I was just trying to gather everything that had just happened, you know. So after I fucking took my backpack off and I fucking pretty much controlled the situation, I got up and I gave the thumbs up that I was okay. But my team members were fucking screaming. They were fucking crying, you know. They they thought I was a goner. Really, they really thought I was gone.
Was that the scariest thing you've experienced in a mountain?
No, no, because everything happened so fast, you know. Everything happened so fast from me trying to reach my friend's hand to get him out of his situation.
No, but
I
what I'm
went,
saying is like, was that one of the most scariest experiences you ever had on a mountain? Like, that sounds super scary, Jorge. That's insane.
I don't think I've reached that point yet. I mean, it could have been worse, but I don't think any I wasn't scared of the situation. I think actually I'm happy that it happened to me
Mm.
because I was able to get myself out of that situation because I don't think any of the other team members would have been able to react. You know,
So they didn't even have to call for help. You were able to
no,
get yourself back over the cables.
yeah, there was no way for me to climb back up. Remember, this is ice on the trail that's melting, so all that shit is watery.
Okay, so you couldn't climb up that same, no
No
traction up
way I
that
could climb
wall.
up. No. So I probably climbed. Luckily, I was right next to a boulder. Right.
Mm.
This is the fall down. I was right next to a boulder, which I was able to climb. I threw my fucking backpack. I had nothing valuable besides my camera in there. Right.
So you have
So
to cut bait
I
for
threw my
yourself.
fucking backpack over the snow where there's snow, and I said I'm
You
gonna.
thought he's gonna save it. He's gonna save the impact.
You know what I told the team members? Meet
What?
me down at the switchbacks. Meet me at camp. I'll meet you there. And that's exactly what I did. There was no way they're gonna keep going forward, you know. So what I did, I started fucking climbing down cracks, just fucking fingers, just fucking going through the cracks until I reached snow and I just fucking started sliding down. You know,
Oh, and then you kind of
it's a
just
we-
kind of.
it's a yeah, it's weird because not everything kicked in until I was down at the camp. Like, oh fuck, did that just happen? Like, did that just fucking happen? Like, I pretty much walked away. I pretty much climbed myself out of the situation. It was crazy, man.
That is
But scared, I wasn't scared at that moment. I still don't think I was scared. I think I was just, I'm just happy I was able to walk away from that, and I was happy that it happened to me actually.
Did you
So,
get back down after that fall? Did you camp out or did you guys get back down that same day?
oh no, we hiked back down the same day. Yeah,
Uh,
we were fucking ready to go home. But it's weird because you know what? Our permits were denied a day before because there was a brush fire. So all these little things were happening that wasn't maybe not meant to for us to hike
oh,
or to summit, right?
hindsight, now in Monday morning quarterback, you kind of like now you see back, you're like this other stuff kind of try to get
Yeah, it
in
was
your
like
way.
maybe it wasn't meant to happen, you know. And I'm like, you know what? We're able to walk away. We'll try it next year. I did not stop training since 2016. I needed to go back to the mountain, you know. So that's when I went back on I went back on 2017. That was my first summit, you
But that
know.
was that was hiking it
That was hiking it, yeah.
up the regular the Jammu or all the regular
The
traditional
the
99 summit.
22-mile fucking clusterfuck, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that first time that you fell, did you summit that first time?
Negative. I just made it to the 99 switchbacks.
Oh, okay. So you were on your way up
We
there.
were barely going up, yeah, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I got that the
I
first time, but
I
that
think
was
that's like 3 miles away from the summit, or probably 2 miles.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was it's
I did it
close,
last
man.
year, dude. That's where I really met Christina. And well,
That's right, yeah.
that's not I didn't meet him. That's when we met him on the Mount Baldy Trail with you. That's when I met him for the
That's
first
right.
time.
That's we did a Bear Canyon, right?
Bear Canyon Trail, right? The Bear
Yeah.
Canyon Trail. We did
Hmm.
that one together, and yeah, dude, and then my guy, we had situations with our reservations because our lead guy kind of just last minute, you have to make those reservations way in advance, the big commitment, and everybody's like, all right, see you in October, and it's like months
Well,
before, and you hope
how
that
come
people are training.
how come everybody drops at the last fucking 6 weeks? Fuck yo, let's do it. But yet again, then they drop and like, or they won't fucking respond.
Bro,
Man. Like,
I
dude,
invested on a backpack, a single tent. Like I went training in San Bernardino Peak. I did the 6 pack of peaks. Like I took it seriously. Oh, there it is. It's one of the twins,
hey, yeah.
right?
He's like, Dad, what the fuck you doing?
Who's
Dude, they're
this
on
anyway?
it.
What's this one's name?
This one's Guile.
Guy. What's the other one's name?
The other one's Skinner. That guy likes to sleep. I see this guy's like the tweaker because he's always fucking doing something inactive.
So
The other
is
guy's,
he the helper? Is this the helper here? Guile?
yeah.
Is Guile the helper?
Oh, none of them are helpers.
You're
This guy's just all over me all the time.
gonna
And
follow Jorge, man. That guy's he's got like a lifestyle where his guy on Skinner show up and they're not doing nothing. Like, look at the good life. They're just being fed like watermelon or something.
oh yeah, so Skinner's like the pothead. He's like the stoner. He just fucking eats and sleeps. You know. Once in a while he wakes up like, Dad, what the fuck? Let's go play. I'm like, dude, it's fucking midnight. Even let's go play.
Did you
You
rescue
know.
those dogs, or you've had them since they were small? What's the story with them?
Yeah. They were rescued about 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
I had them for 8 years. We got Skinner first. We got Skinner. At the time I was married, and my ex-wife, she had like real bad allergies, but she always wanted a dog, right?
Hmm.
And the Chinese crested are perfect because they don't have any hair, they don't shed. You
What do
know,
they call a Chinese what?
these are like Chinese crested.
Chinese crested.
Yeah, they're supposed
Hairless,
to be Chinese. I think they're mixed with Mexican though.
right?
No, I think they're mixed with solo squinkles because they're a little bit off their breed, and they look more towards the solo squinkler than a Chinese crested. But I don't know. I still love the dogs.
So you rescued
So
a Skinner first 8 years ago?
8 years ago, he was 6 months when I got him, so he was a baby.
What's the baby?
You know, he was a baby. Then I got Guile through Craigslist somewhere in Orange County because we knew that we needed to get a partner for Skinner. You
Uh,
know,
oh, so it's a boy and a girl?
no, they're both boys.
Both boys.
They're both boys, but
They're buddies, huh?
they're buddies. They've been together since they were fucking 6 months.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I think Guile was actually 4 months when I got him. So Skinner's older by 2 months. Yeah, yeah, they've been with me ever since, man.
That's cool. You ever take them on a hike at all, or they ever been on a trail with you?
Not anymore. Skinner has a lot of eye condition. The same condition, the same gene that doesn't produce hair.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't produce any teardrops. So I always got to give him artificial teardrops. They're like little kids, man. You know,
And then
I got to clean his eyes. I got to maintain his eyes nice and clean. He pretty much is going blind. So
that's crazy.
yeah.
Does he bump into things?
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Sucks.
So I mean, he still sees,
Hmm.
but he goes more by sound. So on his collars, he has a bunch of like little keychains and shit like that.
Okay.
And since he was small, I taught him to walk next to each other, so they follow each other's vibes. You know.
That's cool,
Yep.
man. That's cool that you thought all that out, and that's the way it kind of became, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so you leave here in a couple days. Big deal, dude. I mean, big build up, right? Nobody's bailed yet. Everybody's there. Everybody's still in.
A girl dropped. Of course. A
Never.
girl dropped. She actually went to Whitney this past weekend. She didn't summit with her group.
Ah,
It looks like somebody got injured. She did the Mountaineers route. It
no.
looks by the picture that she posted. I think she made it up either Lower Boy Scout Lake.
Mhm.
Looks like that's where they were sitting at. So, but apparently somebody got injured in the team, so they needed to turn back around, and then they ran into like bad weather. So it's Whitney. Whitney's unpredictable. You know,
Yeah,
Whitney
yeah.
will Whitney shifts right away, man. So you gotta be start early and keep an eye on those conditions. You know.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
definitely it's a cool mountain, dude, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I keep going back, man. I love it. I love it. So a
Yeah,
girl drop. So right now it's just three of us, which I think is perfect. You know,
yeah.
it's
Predicament,
perfect. Well, yeah.
predicament. So what? So you're doing differently. Here's obviously you're taking two more axes. You got better boots. You've updated your gear. You've got a better
Better,
plan.
better gear. I feel better physically, mentally. I feel amazing. I think this is this past year has been amazing. I've been focused more on myself. I've been focused on my health, on my fucking physical. Obviously I don't want to fucking pick up Mini Coopers and fucking be super buff and shit. That's not my style. My style is just stay active, keep the mind fucking clear and busy, and you know, I'm ready to. My thing is, I want to do this. I want to train. I want to show this route to a new group, and I want them to do the same thing whenever they're ready. Take somebody up there, but priority is to keep everybody safe. That's it. You know,
Yeah, well, safety first is always the
safety will
key.
always come first,
Like
man.
you said,
You know,
slower and with more like safety in mind and better gear.
yeah, yeah,
That's cool, man. Well, you got some sponsorships here. I kind of left the page on here just to share some of
yeah.
that, dude. That's super cool that they're giving some of your followers here
Hmm.
uh some discounts and something to take advantage of. So,
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna make this page. It's weird because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I should make this page public. So
oh,
everybody
it's
can
not.
see it. But it's not. It's private. I only let I only let people that I feel they're welcome to see what I have. It's not the only one that's actually public is the BP Trailheads.
Oh, the
And
baby.
that's fairly new.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
captured some good pictures there too, man. I see that you enjoy photography a lot, man, and you're really bringing some like how long have you been doing photography?
I think photography from since 1999.
Oh,
It's
snap. 19.
yeah, dude. I caught a camera since fucking. It was fucking cool to get a fucking digital camera. You know,
You've always liked the digital is it a digital SLR or just a SLR?
just a SLR. No, man. I used to shoot fucking film camera. I used to fucking before I can even afford a fucking actual camera, I would buy the disposal ones
Right, right.
and fucking go to Walmart and fucking develop those
Ain't that
motherfuckers.
crazy, man? Like that's just not a
Um,
thing anymore. Like the whole going
I,
to Walmart, even well, there wasn't even a
well, you know,
Walmart then, right? It was
dude,
picture
I miss that. I
driving.
miss that though because you only had fucking how many shots? 24 shots, if
24,
that.
24. Yeah, that was it.
You only had 24 shots to take good pictures. You didn't have like honestly, I can take this camera with me.
Uh-huh.
It has double card slots, and sometimes I bring like 2,000 fucking photos. Because
Damn.
you
So
get fucking trigger happy. Excuse me.
what do you shoot with?
Currently shooting with the Nikon. It's an old camera. It's a D7000. 16 megapixels. Nothing fancy. I don't babysit it. My shit it's been dropped. It's
Yeah, when
man.
you carry it around like that, it hits the side of mountain, huh?
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, you carry your fancy camera?" I'm like, dude, it's a camera. I don't. This is the thing. I don't babysit my gear. Like, I really believe that gear should be put to the test.
Yeah, yeah,
Functionality over being fucking fashion or
yeah.
being
Dude,
fancy. Like,
that's my thing. Functionality with everything. It's not style as much
yeah,
as it's function.
yeah. I
Function.
want to put it to the test. I want to fucking see if it's really fucking. And honestly, I could go buy a better camera.
Hmm.
What really makes it a better camera? Software. That's it. But
Yeah.
honestly, if I could buy another camera, the same model, this is like a 2014 model, I think.
Hmm.
And if I can go buy another one, I would buy the same model. It's just such a great camera,
That's
you
just
know.
sounds like you've put that to the test, right? That one
Dude,
sounds like that one's
I,
going
I
straight up.
wonder if I can. I wonder if I can check the shutter speed. There, it's probably like, or the shutter count. It's probably like over its fucking limit, you know.
So you say
Yeah,
you
I
don't
love it.
babysit. So no maintenance on that baby. Just like good old.
I just clean the lens and I clean the fucking glass, and
Have you
Yeah.
done any lenses, any lenses upgrade or anything like that on it, or nah?
Honestly, right now I'm shooting. I'm shooting with an 18 to 140 millimeter, which is a stock lens. So
Stock.
everything that I photograph, it's
Uh-huh.
all stock. Nothing fancy. It's all a stock kit and a little bit of Lightroom and
You
every
do some post
photographer.
production?
Excuse me.
Do any post production on that? You download it with some software? Do you do some after?
All my pictures, I touch my pictures. All my pictures are edited. There's
Oh,
no
okay.
picture that comes for the reason that I shoot raw as well.
Yeah.
So I shoot raw and I shoot manual as well. Because remember that accident that I had with that security guard that I had a conflict with, and he dropped my camera. I ended up going to jail. I'm still
Oh,
fighting those
dude,
charges.
I know of it because you shared it.
It's the same camera, dude. So
It's really,
honestly, it's the same camera. At
oh,
that time, I did have a fancy lens. It was like a $800 lens.
yeah.
I ended up selling that lens because I really didn't use it much,
Uh-huh.
and I think I bought gear with that fucking lens or some shit. But it was the same camera, and it's a broken camera. It's the f-stops don't work, so I shoot manual. Everything's manual, so it takes time to take a photo. But
Oh, interesting. So you kind of
I
develop a different skill and a different way of shooting because of the limitations of the
yes,
actual
sir, yeah.
camera, right?
So
Yep.
I'm pretty much shooting old fashioned, like old style, manual focus. I'm controlling all my shutter speed, my aperture. The only thing that's different is just digital. The only difference is that it doesn't take film.
Hmm. Oh, it
So
doesn't take.
I'm still shooting kind of like an old school way. I like it. I enjoy it.
That's cool, man. Well, that's a really cool feature of you because you not only are you able to like just share the journey that you're on, but you're able to capture it like with all this photography, man. And it's really really cool to see. And even
Yeah,
the black and whites, man. I'm really impressed with some of this, like
dude.
just so.
Honestly, I started shooting black and white. My thing was black and white. It just gives more to the imagination. I think I see it more like it's more mysterious. It's more fucking. I just got into color like maybe 2 years ago. Like I told myself that I want to give myself that chance to explore that area of photography, colors. Like, dude, those fucking Scarpa boots right there.
This one's.
My yeah. I never thought I would fucking buy orange boots.
Hey, those are like men. Those are mountaineering boots,
Those
right?
are mountaineer boots, yes, sir.
That's
Those are
the most
B2.
upgraded.
Those are B2 rated boots. Yeah.
Hey, but more importantly, dude, what's up with this headstand, man? What's the story with the headstand? So you headstand at every summit? Is that your deal?
Yeah, I think that was a deal. Unless I'm feeling fucking elevation sickness, I won't do it. There's been a couple
How long
times.
have you done that? How long did it take you to learn that?
Um, it's been like 4 or 5 years of that journey.
And you
Did you see my video? Did you see my video? What I said? It's none of that fake shit where people just fucking jump in the air and they try to take the shot just for fucking Instagram. No,
oh
this is
man,
real.
this is super cool that you've got kind of like this signature
I
thing that you do, man.
I know a couple guys on IG that does that shit. No, man, cut it.
Yeah, cut it out, huh?
Cut it out, man.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I see. I had no idea that you were not public. Um,
No, that eventually is gonna come on public. I think it's time.
yeah, you need to get the little blue check already, bro. Like the verified one.
Which blue check? I don't even know what that is.
I think there's like a blue check that makes you like official.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta send another note. You gotta send another letter, bro.
I gotta talk to the founders of fucking IG to hook me up with that.
I gotta talk to Mark. Mark, see what he tells you.
Hey, you know how important those things are? The fucking hot hands. Oh man,
Oh
those are
yeah. Well,
life.
what do you want to tell me about this sponsorship, guys, man? So these guys are awesome, man. These guys here. What is it? These are the wasn't it Lotus Foods, right?
You gotta try their fucking
I
their
have
their,
them, bro. They gave
their
it to me.
rice crackers sriracha. Oh man, they're so fucking
Oh, I
delicious.
didn't get that one though. This one right
Yep.
here, red
Yo,
one.
I tried this one. It didn't make it to the summit though.
That
It's called quality control.
is what is it? Was that a ramen or what?
No, this was more crackers, rice crackers.
Oh,
This is a sweet and savory Thai
those are new,
delicious.
right? Because these weren't. I'm looking at this
Yeah,
other shot that you shot.
no,
Like, oh, oh
no,
yeah.
these are new. I think these are pretty fairly new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
That's
good
cool,
though.
man. Yeah, I like those guys, man. And what about with these guys? Well, we know about Honey
So
Stinger, right?
yeah, Honey Stinger. I just became an ambassador for them. Pretty cool.
Dude, they gave you some
Uh,
stickers, some patches, right? Some.
Stickers. I got a patch. I got got some energy gels. Some what else? Oh, those gummy bears or those gummy chews.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff, man. I'm actually looking forward. I mean,
Uh,
I am trying.
you've
I
been
try.
using some of
I
them, no? Your runs or no?
Excuse me.
Been using them on your runs at all?
Oh yeah, yeah. I use these on my runs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
definitely. They're
And
good, man. That mango orange. Oh, it's bomb.
FNX, what do these guys do?
Okay, these guys focus on fitness. Majority is fitness, body lifting. This is a new brand
Okay.
on the other side on the electrolytes.
Yeah.
That green little packet. That's a new division or a new branch from their actual fitness.
And these are your
Uh,
shots, right? Like you've shot these
yeah,
products.
actually, that's their shot. Those are no, those are their shots.
Okay.
Yeah, those are their shots.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool, man. These guys stepped up to help you with your nutrition. And you say you love these hot hands, right? These are I see these
dude,
guys everywhere at Big Five.
yeah, they're it's a pretty big, well-known company. I mean, they're known for the outdoor.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I found out through you that they have other stuff. I only known of their hand warmers, you
They
know?
have beanies, they have gloves, they have
I didn't even know that.
dude. I only thought they had like these hand warmer things, but no,
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
they have a good selection of stuff. They're good when it's fucking cold and your fingers are fucking going numb.
Uh-huh.
Pop them, throw them in your gloves, and you're good, man.
Yeah,
You
you're
know.
gonna need them up there at 9 degrees, bro.
Hmm.
And this is a
Ah,
coffee place. These guys have been supporting you for a while, no, or no?
yeah. This is my one of my local coffee shops around where I live.
Where's this?
Uh,
It's Paris, right?
this is in downtown Paris on D Street. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. You
Uh,
really get some good package shots with those guys. These are their beans, right?
yeah. These are complete fucking beans. They're from El Salvador. You got Guatemalan. Mm,
What?
yeah, yeah, those are all import beans. They actually fly out there and they grab them and they come back with them.
And you're a big coffee guy, right? You like coffee.
Dude, I love coffee. Like, I think that's why I don't sleep. I'm drinking coffee right now.
Yeah, well, shout out to
Yeah,
those guys, man.
yeah,
And
hell yeah.
I
I
wanna-
just actually went by there and I picked up a couple stickers. So I'll put more stickers up at Whitney. Registration
you
box.
guys gotta summit Whitney to get them, though, bro.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You gotta get up there and get them.
And this guy Noons, or is that the way you pronounce those guys? Nuns or Noons?
I think it's noon. Yeah,
Those
noon
guys. Oh, you know what? I
electrolytes.
saw Christina posting something about these.
I think Christina's an ambassador now for them for
No way.
2019. So
Spread the love.
yeah.
Hey, she's about to do. Her and Erica are about to do Big Bear Spartan, no?
Yeah, I think I've seen a post of them doing it sometime soon, right?
Yeah, I think it's this weekend, man.
Oh shit!
And then
What are they
Goo,
gonna
this
get?
is Goo, Gu. Is that how you pronounce those
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, goo.
Hey, what is this
Yeah,
little? Did you make that? That little.
yeah. So I usually come across wood, local wood. People cut their trees and whatnot. So I cut little coasters,
Hey,
you
man,
know.
you are literally. Well, people that follow you, man. Like whoever has whoever gets approved to follow you, like they get to see that you stay busy, dude.
You
You know.
have to, man. I think key is to keep your mind fucking busy. You gotta keep your mind busy. You gotta keep your body active.
That's your mantra. Look at
Yeah.
that. Who made it all the way up to some in the mountain in the snow?
That's Mount Baldy right there, baby. That was my last hike, actually, Mountain Baldy.
Yeah, yeah. That's the hourglass, right?
Yeah.
And then what's up? What do you think about the now? Somebody that already uses a shield and has always used a shield, and it wasn't because it came along, but you've always had one, and now you actually had a chance to compare those guys to the other stuff that you've used. What do you think of those guys?
I actually, I'm enjoying the shields very much.
Oh, that's
Polyester, so it doesn't really, you don't really struggle a lot to take that deep breath,
uh-huh.
because the point of using the shield is to take a deep in breath, smaller breaths, and control your breathing pretty much to get a steady breathing when you're running. That's just the way I train. Everybody trains differently.
Okay,
I
so you
like,
use it primarily to restrict your breathing and not as
yeah, yeah.
much to
Hmm.
protect yourself from like bugs and things like that.
No, no, no,
Uh,
no. It's mostly for breathing, man. Really.
oh,
A lot
that's
of people won't. A lot of people can't run with the shield over their mouth or their
yeah,
face.
or
They
anything
give
over
it.
there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it to breathe. I use it for it's a breathing technique.
Oh, so you
You know.
restrict your breathing to help you like your lungs, right? You don't give it
Yeah.
100%. content of the oxygen.
Exactly. Once you hear and you feel your lungs expand, it feels real good. Because not for most of the time we're not gonna use our full capacity of our lungs. Because we're not thinking about breathing deeply. We're not thinking about exhaling. All the way.
Yeah,
Um,
that's super interesting, man. And that's why you even hike at high elevations with a shield mask
mhm,
is even
mhm.
more tough, right?
Yeah. Not only that, but it helps when it's cold. I mean, yeah, I use it to shield the wind as well. And when you get at high elevations, you start fucking getting a watery
Yeah,
nose
actually
and runny
moqueando.
nose. So it helps. It helps. It helps.
Hey man, and then Sawyer stepped up big time. Those guys are
Dude.
awesome. Yeah, those guys are awesome. They
Yeah,
hooked you
yeah,
up though, right? Give you
yeah.
the
They
big
hooked me. I mean, it's even if it was just a fucking sticker, I would still be happy. You know,
yeah. You know what? That's true, that bro. Humbling is always
just
give you a really
honestly, just if it was a pack of stickers, just the fact, just the fact that I don't know who it was on the other side of the DM, but I hit him up through Instagram. I told him what I was doing, where I was going. Just the fact that they were able to reply back, I was happy with that. You know,
yeah. That's
and
crazy how many. That's crazy how many you have to do to get one. But those are the important ones, man. The ones that
yeah, and I'm grateful. I would buy their product. I would spend money, but like I said, I wanted to put that challenge and be like, how many people can I get on board? How many people I can work with? And in return, I don't want anything free. In return, I'm going to provide my services. My services take photos of the product, share it with your marketing team, and you guys have every right to use the photos. You know.
Yeah, well, that's super interesting. That's super cool that that's your approach. Where I've been sharing all the codes that can be used at these websites with the sponsors who are helping you summit
Yeah.
Whitney for the second time, leading the pack this time. That's big stuff, big time, man.
Oh,
Um,
that Venga CBD. It's a little bit pricey, guys. It's pricey, but you know what?
oh, I didn't even talk about those guys. Where are those guys at? Right here?
They're based out of
Oh, CBD.
Colorado, I believe.
Oh,
I took
oh yeah.
yeah.
These are some
Um,
you did some pretty dope shots though. Bro. This one I really like this one.
oh yeah, and that's the thing. They send me the logos, and these are my pictures, man. I edit my shit. You
Yeah.
know, that's actually their photos. Those are
Yeah, yeah,
mine.
these right here, right, right.
Yeah,
But I see that the ones where you're built in, like these ones right
yeah,
here.
yeah,
I like these.
yeah.
I like these right here.
It's
That, you know.
I put in work. You got to put in work to make shit happen, and
Well, you're a
you know,
testament to that, sir. That you're definitely like, I mean, you're a testament to like people. I always think that people like you make other people like, damn, I need to get going. I need to
yeah,
like
yeah.
run around the block or something, you know? Like it's just you have time, you know, you have time to get it all in.
And honestly, it can be 1 mile, it can be fucking 18 miles, it can be 26 miles. As long as you put in the time to, I think most important, you're giving yourself that gift to go out there and clear your mind and put your body through that chapter. It's a gift to be able to fucking run outside. People wish they can get up and go for a walk. It's
Yeah, yeah,
fuck.
right, bro. Like some people like don't have a choice, right? You know, like
Well, the thing is, until you go through a process and your freedom's on the line and you get your fucking heart broken. Until you go through all shit like that, then you start appreciating life more. It's sometimes you get like me. I got T-bone on my drive back home, and that put me out of the car, and that made me appreciate more life. It's shit can change drastically, so just
how long
appreciate it,
ago
man.
was that?
It's like 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Out in the out here in Paris?
Yeah, out here in Paris, man, like 2 miles away from the house.
Damn, are you serious? So
Uh,
they just T-boned you and
yeah,
you
yeah.
were
Somebody
you were
took a
driving or
somebody.
you were a passenger?
No, I was driving. Somebody took a red light, and I got T-boned. And
On your
the car took off. I ended up in the hospital. My car was totaled. I had just gotten the car off the insurance, so it was a
ah,
total loss. And it's. But you know what? I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to be able to walk away from shit like that.
you know what? I think that's such an incredible testimony, Jorge, because you're right, man. Like you know, you could have just said, "Oh, that's messed up," and just made a
Hmm.
difference in your life, right? Like a victim kind of mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
No, you just gotta go with the waves, man. Ride that fucking wave.
well, look, man. Sincerely from me, I just want to wish you the best of luck here on this crazy, crazy, crazy adventure. I
Dude, I'm
can't
looking
wait to see
forward to it.
can't wait for to see the celebrations, and
Hmm.
the best of luck to be safe out there as always. Practice safety, and just we can't wait to hear all about it, man. I'm sure you'll have some crazy ass stories about it,
Yeah,
man.
we'll definitely have another talk about it. Like I said, it's not really making it to the summit. It's the journey, man. It's being able to visit such a beautiful place. You know, anybody can make it to the summit. Anybody can go to certain places. It's a journey. It's about hiking with people and learning something new and sharing a meal up in the mountains. Having some fucking whiskey to stay warm. You know,
What
it's
whiskey
just
do you like?
it's huh?
Do you have like a preference in whiskey? Do you like a specific type?
Jameson. I'm a Jameson guy.
Oh, you're a Jameson guy.
Yeah, just fucking Jameson. That's what we had last year too. Jameson. They kept us warm, and it's good, man. Just being able to sit down and enjoy some whiskey, grab some ice from the side of the fucking campsite, and on the rocks, baby.
That sounds so wonderful, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
Well,
sir.
well, all right, Jorge, man. I'm gonna let you go with that one, bro. Thanks so
All
much
right,
for
buddy.
spending some of your time. I just hope that I can just share this with people, and then we'll share this with everyone so they can know about
Yeah, definitely, man.
the
Just
kind of
get out
person
there and
that you are.
explore. That's it.
Yeah,
You know.
but you know what I really like about this process, man, is that you get to know the kind of person that you are. Like, like you're like this human person that's just you've got all these things that you like enjoy doing, and it's all showing up in your thread here. But more importantly, like you have like this history, right? Like you've had it. It hasn't been easy. You had some
Yeah.
challenges, and now you're
Yeah,
stemming.
and we all have a story. We all go through shit. Nothing's about fucking unicorns and fucking rainbows. We all have some sort of a fucked up life, or some kind of you know something must have happened in between our journeys. But we can't fucking just keep dwelling on that shit. Like, move on. Make yourself happy. Only you can make yourself happy. You know,
Yeah,
dump the dead weight and dump those people that don't fucking support you and don't believe in you, and even if you have to walk alone, man, just do it. You know,
yeah,
just do
man.
it. Get out there.
A wonderful message for sure.
Yeah. And if I
Um,
can help you, hit me up. I'll be happy to guide you.
well, this is well, you go by Bleeding Gums, right? Like
I go by Bleeding Gums.
bleeding gums dot
It's bleedingumz.eye. Bleeding Gums
eye.
Eye. So it's my perspective. So people ask me, where does bleeding gums come from, right?
Oh yeah,
So
interesting.
let me tell you, I started fucking photographing in 1999. I was still in high school, and fuck, what do you want to do when you're in that time? You want to fucking ditch school, go buy some fucking 40s. I'm from South Central, so go buy some fucking 40s and go listen to fucking thrash or metal music, right?
Right.
So I picked up a camera and I started photographing backyard shows. You were just waiting for a backyard show on the weekend, and
What type
I
of music?
just punk rock, straight punk rock.
Oh, punk
You
rock.
know, yeah, and fucking Dead Kennedys, fucking hardcore, U.S. hardcore, fucking Finnish hardcore. Just I come from the underground scene, so I've never been the fancy kind. Um, so I've always photographed from from a fan perspective. I'm always up in the front with everybody moshing, crowd surfing, and fucking throwing boots.
Mm,
So I would always get hit in the face. Like, my eyebrows are all fucking gashed because I would get elbows, but I'm there trying to get the shot.
mm.
And just blood running through my face, into my mouth. People think, oh shit, bleeding gums. Like, this guy's bleeding. So I'm
Oh,
taking photos and my mouth is full of blood. So that's where it came from, bleeding gums.